I'm Jerry.
From Nothing New. We're here at CD Cellar on RSD, or Record Store Day. Today is July 17th. There's a popular show on YouTube of where they go to Amoeba Records and do stuff. We're knocking that off. Basically, this is if we had $200, so we just walked around the store and picked out if we had $200 burning a hole in our pockets. This is the stuff that we would buy and why we would buy it. They also, not just like records and CDs and stuff like that, they do sell women's clothing as well. I want you to stick around in the video because that's going to come into play later. We're going to have a little competition, so please stick around. I'll let Jerry start us out here.
All right, well,
his first pick.
My first pick is Led Zeppelin 2. This is actually a used version of it, but it's my favorite Led Zeppelin record, and they're a really huge influence on me, honestly. Really from a musician standpoint and recording standpoint, but Led Zeppelin 2.
My first one, Prince, 1999. Because it has 1999 on it, and basically because it's Prince, I mean, you can never go wrong with Prince.
Man, it's got Little Red Corvette. That's a great record.
The iconic album remastered for the very first time. 2 LP set pressed on 180 gram vinyl, includes download code. So Prince, 1999.
My next record is Vulgar Display of Power by Pantera. More or less, if you listen to us, you've listened to Pantera, so you know what it is, but huge influences on both me and Andrew.
Now, I've talked about that one before in another video that we did. That was such an, gosh.
It's like life-changing.
Yes, that's one of those albums for me. That I've listened to that, or not on vinyl, but on cassette. I must have listened to that a million times. The Ramones, Road to Ruin. I've never had this. Do you know this one?
I do. Let's see. Off the top of my head, I Want to Be Sedated's on that one. So if you've probably listened to the Ramones, you've heard that one. They're just a classic band.
That was a pretty cool video.
Yeah, this is the beginnings of punk rock, and punk rock's kind of a big influence on me and him too. So that's a great record. I mean, just being honest.
I borrowed from, was it Ramones Mania?
Yeah.
It was like everything Ramones. I borrowed that on CD from a guy a million years ago. I don't know. I would imagine it's on vinyl. That's on vinyl somewhere.
They're the first band that I ever remember using their band name as their last names too. Like a bunch of my bands do it now, but they were the first ones that I remember. I'm sure they're not the first, but they're the first that I remember. So for me, it's Nirvana In Utero. This is the 2013 mix. This is actually my favorite Nirvana record. It's just, I don't know, it's recorded, it's a lot more lo-fi. It's just recorded really cool. And this mix is actually really, really good. It's super, yeah, it's super, I don't know, just super sounds good. I think that, because they used Steve Albini on this one, and I think that should have been their producer the whole time. He did amazing. So,
another Pantera, mostly because Jerry beat me to Vulgar Display of Power, because that would be my go-to. There's always that debate amongst Pantera fans. Is it, most people are Far Beyond Driven or Cowboys from Hell, and I've always been the Vulgar Display of Power guy. That will always be my favorite Pantera album.
This was really good, though.
Yeah, this is a solid, it's very well produced and all that business. They were definitely, they were kind of really, them and Slayer were really the only, metal bands at that time that were getting kind of any, airplay, really. And they kind of carried that, they carried that flag in the battle on behalf of metal, and really during that time, and they kind of kept it alive. This would, again, not be my favorite Pantera, but it's a damn good one. It's probably maybe third or fourth.
My pick is Baroness, Green and Yellow. Pretty much any Baroness record to me is pretty good. My wife turned me on to these guys. I'd never listened to them before her.
I started with what was the main song on the Red album?
Was it Isaac or
No.
No.
Wanderlust.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what pulled me in with them.
Really, for me, it was the Purple album because that came out around that time. But like, there's a bunch of songs on this one that I'm a really big fan of, and there's a couple songs on Red album, a couple songs on Blue. I really just massively like their catalog. We actually went and saw them play, and that was pretty good. Like, I was really impressed. You know, they did. You know, they did pretty well in that. So.
My son that's filming right now, thank him. He actually bought me the Red album. Ironically, the vinyl is green, or it's like a seafoam green. I actually have this, but mine is like the green record is, or the green side, the vinyl is green, and then the yellow is yellow. This I bought because this is kind of a prescient vision for what's to come for us.
Yeah.
Because this has.
Well, they're just an excellent band. I mean.
Should I even tell them the song?
Yeah.
Mountain Song. We have something to do with Mountain Song that's coming off this one, and then, so again, I've mostly picked this one because. Again, to talk about, or to what's the word I'm looking, to plug some shit that we got coming. You got it?
Yeah.
You got the next one?
Yeah. Kind of Blue by Miles Davis. I
just bought that.
Yeah, I actually picked this one because if it wasn't for Larry and Tenza, I would never listen to jazz. I would have never gave it a chance, and a lot of things really, because I actually worked at the store many years ago. If it wasn't for them, there was a lot of things that I would have probably never gave a chance, honestly, because I was pretentious like that. And
they are the couple that own the store, by the way, for those of y'all didn't know.
That's one of them.
And this one, mine is actually on the vinyl is blue.
I don't know if this is, I think this is just a re-release, but. All right, sir.
This is kind of crazy, but no bullshit, but flipping through these, yes. My other one was Miles Davis. This one has John Coltrane, Red Garland, Paul Chambers, Philly Joe Jones. It Never Entered My Mind, 4 In Your Own Sweet Way, the theme, take 1, Trains Blues, Ahmad Blues, Half Nelson, and the theme. That's weird that,
Yeah.
I pulled that one right as you pulled that other one. You're out?
Yeah, I'm out. I only picked 5. Man.
Oh, dang, man. Okay.
You want to do it? Or you can hand me one and I can talk about it, I'm sure.
Yes, this would be you.
Okay. Monolord Rust. This is actually probably my favorite Monolord record. This one, the first one, and I'm a pretty big fan of the newest one. This one, I don't know, it's just got a really good, it's just recorded really well. The songs are, I guess, a little more my speed to an extent.
A little more rowdy.
Yeah. They had the song Rust has the guitar player from, oh man, what's the name of that band? Beastmaker playing the solo on it, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, man, that's a great record.
I'm actually excited because I had this ordered, and they can order whatever you want here. Come in the store, they'll order you whatever you want. If it's available, they can get it for you. But I had ordered this. And then found out later, I think it came through my Instagram feed that they had just repressed this like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
On some, I think it was like red and black splatter or something like that. So this might be that. So I looked it up on Discogs, and this I don't think has ever been pressed on black.
I got it's white.
Yours is white. Yeah. So I'm excited to see. It doesn't really tell you. Again, I scanned the barcode, but it doesn't tell you what color the vinyl is or what gram it is or whatever. So I'm psyched to see what the actual record itself looks like. I'll pass this one to you.
Oh wow!
This was actually Larry hooked me up on that. This was supposed to come in the last drop for Record Store Day, wasn't it? And it got held back.
Yeah. So funny story. The record label is Profile, and these guys aren't making any money off of this. But yeah, this is like pretty much if you listen to thrash or hardcore, you listen to Cro-Mags like at all. I mean, insert any time. These guys were. This is like a super influential record. That's pretty awesome.
There's a back of it. I honestly hear. I don't know if this is intentional, but I'm sure the band Crowbar from the mighty Crowbar from New Orleans. I hear these guys in Crowbar a lot of times. I know, again, I know they have punk rock roots as well, but I'm an enormous Crowbar fan. So these I probably we can probably talk about this one together. Celtic Frost.
I've listened to a little bit, but not a ton. They're just not something I've absorbed yet. We'll just put it that way.
Which you're a big High on Fire, Sleet fan. They did a
cover.
I don't know what the actual cover they did.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
But it's a Celtic Frost cover, that came on
It was a record store.
It was a 7-inch.
No, it was a 12-inch. It was a record store day.
And it had 2 songs.
Bad Salad, I think is what it's called.
On it. But this thing's heavy, man. It's got some. I wouldn't want to be assaulted with this. This 2 180 gram vinyls. What is the color here? 36 page 10-inch booklet with extended sleeve notes, 2 posters. So I've always kind of wondered why, because these seem to be kind of not very. They had to have pressed a billion of these like over the years. But I've always kind of wondered why these are sort of pricey. But this one and to Megatherion, but now I understand because you get a lot with the package. If you are a metal band now, whether you know it or not, you fucking owe a debt of gratitude to Celtic Frost, because you have been somebody along the way that you listen to has been influenced by this band. Black Sabbath. There's just bands like that you're influenced by them whether you know it or not. This is probably going to disappoint the metal fans, but this was another of the record store day that got dropped today. This is awesome movie, by the way. Makes you want to fuck old ladies, and then you can't go wrong with that. I mean, bring us your varicose veins, bring us your wrinkles, bring us your Geritol.
Yeah, for me with Cat Stevens, it's just whatever was popular. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really absorbed him either.
Right, and this pretty much, I'm not an enormous Cat Stevens fan, but the stuff that I do like, this pretty much covers it all. He did the soundtrack for it, and he had some weird. He turned Muslim. Maybe you can help me with that. I think he changed his name to Yusuf Latif or something like that.
Yeah,
maybe somebody watching this will correct me if I'm wrong. And I think he had some problems he moved out of country and had trouble coming back in because the FBI thought he was a terrorist or something. And that may be a totally crazy, wrong story. But if I'm wrong on that, hopefully somebody will.
Conspiracy theorists out there.
Somebody will correct me on that. We have plenty of conspiracy theorists in America these days, so we don't need any help with that. But again, that's the last for me. I guess I would segue this into we got a contest coming up here. Again, I think you're gonna wanna. Yeah. You might get a chuckle out of this.
We just had a EP release. We did a black metal EP. Andrew's a really big black metal fan, and he'd never done any of that stuff, so I was like, let's just do it. So we got a black metal EP.
And those who don't know us, we normally do doom metal or slower stuff. So this was kind of usually most bands would do a whole different side project for something as extreme as this, but we're doing it within the name of Nothing New, which I think was pretty cool to me.
It's streaming everywhere. It's called Blood from a Southern Sky. So go stream it.
And we have a great, awesome video. Brad Berry helped us with that. Beautiful model, beautiful friends and family came and helped us with all that. So please give that a listen and a look at. All right, the rules are simple. We're gonna throw a record. Whoever rings the box first, we're gonna just take turns swapping. The carpet is the line there, and whoever loses has to wear a dress picked out by Jerry's wife Amanda. Does it drift? Or you're not gonna tell me?
I have no idea. Really, I just tossed it. Damn. 5 throws and just call it a day. You're like, no way works for us. Oh, man. Damn.
How about that? I've never felt like such a fat chick in my life. Is the hat helping?
Yeah, it helps helping.